Hey guys, DT Gaming here. So welcome back to the leveling guide here. This video is going to be about Mosquito Lake. Okay. So if you guys are new to the game, this would be a good video for you guys to start checking out. Um, so as I said, this is Mosquito Lake. This is where you start off at. So we're gonna take a tour of the area so you guys can get familiarized with your surroundings. Okay. So over here is your boat station, which most likely you are never going to be using here on Mosquito Lake. I don't think none of us actually trolls or use a boat on this Mosquito Lake, to be honest with you. So you don't need to worry about that. Then right here is your fish market. Okay. This is where you take your fish that you catch, okay, and you will sell your fish here. Alright. And then back here is the cafe. You can take your fish back here to see if you can make anything extra from it. Like, you can catch Chinese sleepers of 3 quantities of mass size of 20 grams and over. You can sell that here for $8.36. And the same for the rest of the fish right here. These are fairly easy orders to fill. Okay, you want to complete as many orders as you can to make the most silver out of your sessions. So don't be afraid to use anything from spinning to bottom to float tackle. You'll get your fish. And right here, this is your grocery store. Um, you're most likely not going to be using this right off from the start. But you can buy foods here to help recover your hunger here or your energy. Sometimes your comfort level. Okay, I'll explain more on that. So over here is going to be your hardware store. Okay, this is where you're gonna buy your tools, especially your tea kettle, your coffee pot, your shovels. But the most important thing you want to aim for is that fishing tool, so you guys can make leaders for yourself. Okay, so the fishing tool, the tea kettle, and the shovel is the 3 things you want to be aimed to work on. Also, you definitely do want to get yourself matches and firewood so you can use um, the campfire. Okay. All right. Then over here is your tackle store. This is where you're gonna find all your tackle that you can buy. Keep in mind that some things is gonna be sold out, where some things will be available. That does happen. So what I recommend you guys do, if you still have your 50 silver, okay, I would come over here, go down to feeders, and you're going to grab yourself this rod right here. This is only 37.8 silver. You're gonna grab that. Then you're going to make your way over here to rig components, and you're going to buy yourself a bottom classic sinker, which is this right here. I kind of advise not to get this. This thing snags so easily, but go ahead and buy it anyways, because this is what you're gonna be starting with, because this is what you can afford to have 50 silver. All right. Then back to the components. You're going to grab yourself an alarm right down here, mechanical alarm. You're gonna buy this as well. That's $2.90. All right. And then you're all set. with my what I figured. Yeah, you're good. After that, okay. So now, what you will do, you will get that this right here. This is going to be on your Corona. This rod right here. You're going to take this reel off and the line off, okay? And you're going to put it in your rod here. Put on your rod and the line and everything you see right here. As you see, I already started one. So yeah, that's all you need to do, and that will allow you to start fishing with two rods, which you can use the float rod and the bottom rod at the same time. Okay. Now back here is something that you guys will be using quite often, because the free food. All you have to do is just use this every day. This will raise your hunger, your energy, and also your comfort. Okay. And this way you don't have to avoid, you don't have to buy food. Okay, just visit here once a day, you're good. All right, so that's pretty much everything on this side. All right, so on the other side of Mosquito Lake is this building right here. The blue building is the administration building. So there's things you can do here. If you enter this, you can buy a map. Okay. Without the map, if you notice down here, you will not see the mini map at all. Okay. This will be gone. So you have to come here to buy the map. Okay. But to be honest, I don't think I remember buying the map on you. I think you give it for free. To be honest. But I can show you guys real quick. Actually, you're kind of really low on silver, but it's fine. Right here on your maps. This right here would be Mosquito Lake. If you notice, you can't even drop this. So I was gonna try dropping it, but it don't let you. Okay. Anyways, this is administration office. You buy your map here, but that ain't the only thing. If you guys are low on tackle, you guys can come here and grab a spare float tackle or a spare spinning tackle. You can get one or the other each in-game day, okay? Not in-game day, real life day. Alright? Every day you can get more tackle. Alright? Over here is your house. Everybody gets a free house on Mosquito Lake. And this is actually pretty good because you can use this for we can enter it. See? You can sit in here. You can start a fire. You can sit. As for the TV, it's kind of dumb. There's nothing on it. I'll show you. You see, I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to hit by copyright. There is something here that you can look at. Oh, you can actually view your profile here. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. And just various of things like around. However, you do have a light right here on the side of the wall. You can turn on or off, don't really matter. And here you can put rods here. Up here, I believe, is your telesticks. These are long rod placement. So I believe you can place your feeder rod here and also your spinning rods. You can place your reels here. Just because it shows highlights of spinning reel. You can place bait casting reels here too. I think you can add a max of 3 here. And over here, you can mount fish that I'll explain how you do that here after. Okay. Then over here has something. I don't know really know what the heck this is for. I think this would be for like rewards, like right in here. Oh, sorry. Right here. I believe if you have rewards, you can place them right here on the, I don't know what you call that thing. The mantle? I don't know. Anyways, that's pretty much all you can do here. There's also things you can place here. I think these are going to be placeholders for, I don't know what the heck those are for either. As you can tell, I don't have no knowledge for that part because I never got rewards to use in here. Okay, so another thing, you don't have to enter the house if you hit Y, like right here. This has a capacity of 1,000, basically 1,000 items you can put in here. I'll show you how to use this. You're gonna hit I, right? Then you're gonna click this button right here, and you see these right here. If you want to move something, say right here, if you click here, you see how it moved it, right? But if you look in here with the Y button, now you see it stored into your house. Okay. To take it back out, you're just gonna click here, and then click on this one. It looks like a bag that goes back to your inventory. All right. There's nothing else here to do. I don't think there's a way to cook here. Or actually, there might be a way. I guess you can cook here. I'm gonna hit Y. And you can craft here. Huh, never knew that. I don't think that used to work. Let me know in the comments, guys, if that worked for you before. Because I don't remember it working. That's I was wondering way back, why was that there if it didn't ever work? And I guess you got... There's not really anything you can do back here. Just everything's for looks now. Alright, so... Continue the tour here. So back here is what I was talking about the make fish mounts. This is a taxidermy shop. And I'll show you how this works. So you have trophy boards, small, medium, large, and floor mount, ceiling mounts. You could be worried about this for a long time, but I'm just saying this is where you make your fish mounts. Okay, so when you click on one of these, right, you will place your trophy, like maybe a trophy or a blue tag. That's what normally we use, and then you will select the wood that you want to use. Now each different wood is going to cost more. Like this right here, you need to use pay gold to use this. Okay, everything else here is silver. You put your fish here, and then yeah, down here if you have a dream vulture, which you can get for Christmas shops and stuff, you can use that to mount your fish without spending silver. Okay. Alright, so back here is another shop, important one. This is your workshop. This is where you're going to take your reels and such and you will upgrade them. So if you check right here, let's just look at this for a moment. You can repair or upgrade. Now keep in mind, the only thing you cannot repair here is the blank. The blanks are not repairable. But these right here are the line guides and the handle, okay? Those are repairable. And I don't think you have to worry about me showing you where on the map, because, I mean, you see where everything is at. Right here on the map, this is where the hardware store is. That right there is the administration building. This over here is your, is the taxidermy. Up here is your house. And then as you come by here, this is the tackle store. That is the hardware. And your grocery store. That's the cafe. And over here is the fish market. The boat station. And then there's another building right here. A lot of these buildings really don't have no meaning, okay? These over here don't think have meaning. And these over here don't have meaning. So the next thing to show you is just the campfire. So I really don't think there's anything here. Because as you see, that is shown on the map, but you can't access it. See? So all this stuff back here is for basically for show. You can't interact with it. Same thing over here. These buildings over here, all for show, and so is that. Alright, so that's pretty much everything to show you for the buildings. Okay, now I'm gonna show you one other spot. Okay, so this has a lot of things here. As you see, this is a brazier, which you won't be using right away. Or this right here, the smokehouse. And over here, this is your campfire, as I was saying. This is where you will, internal air. Huh. What is going on there? Oh well. This is the fish dryer. Again, a lot of these things you ain't gonna have access to because of cooking skill. Then over here is your tent where you can also store stuff. See? I'm thinking what's happening is because I already activated a campfire on this map. And this is why it's not letting me make this. Because I created a campfire over there at the house. I'm thinking this is why this is not working. That could be the only thing to think of. But yeah, that's everything to know about Mosquito Lake. Okay? So now let's talk about something else. You hit F1 on the keyboard, right? You will see a lot of commands that you can use for shortcuts, like casting, power cast, and everything. Be sure that you look through these as closely as possible. Look at the button combination, what buttons you need to push to use the commands here, or over here as well. This will help you understand the functions of the game. Okay. Alright, M will open your map. Okay. And you'll get a good idea of what the lake looks like from a bird's eye view, and also to show you on the depths as well the coloration here on the map. So the darker the color, the deeper it's going to be, okay? And the lighter it be, the shallower it be. So it makes sense, right? All right, so the map is actually broken down into sectors. As you see where I'm at right here, if you look up here, this is going to be C. Then if you see that over in the side, this has numbers, letters and numbers. So my sector would actually be C6, okay? And as you're walking around on the map, it'll tell you that it's that you changed. So if you look right here where I'm at, if I walk up to the water's edge right here, it's going to change. Like, I'll show you. I thought it would. Yep, see? Location. Perch Creek. Okay. So each sector has a name. Okay. That's, then over here is Forest Camp. Alright, so that's pretty much everything to know about Mosquito Lake and all the buildings that you can interact with. So I am going to make a part 2 of this video, so be sure to check that out. But for now, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys liked the video, guys, please hit the like button. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.